Good morning. All right, this week's spelling feature is another way to spell the the short E sound. Now, previously we learned that when E and A were together, they made the long E sound, as in peach, and that's the case a lot of times. But if you're reading and you sound out a word and that doesn't make the word that it should, then you need to try the short E sound, as in bread. So in the visual drill, when we hold up this card, you'll say E as in peach and as in bread. All right. So they suggest a few different multi-sensory activities for this feature. One of them is to draw a loaf of bread and to brainstorm different types of bread. Another activity is to give each student a slice of bread and then dictate words and have them write EA equals words on their slices of bread, and that would look like this. EA equals on your slice of bread. And then you can brainstorm as many EA when it says words as possible. So you can pause the video and do any of those activities you would like to do. Okay, so next we're going to move into our words for this week. And our first word is the word head. Pound it, head. Tap it, and write it. And then come back and check yours with mine. So you may need to pause the video if I move too fast. So, head. And be sure you use each word in a sentence also. So we have the word head. Head, with that EA saying the S sound. Okay, that one was our easy one. A lot of these words get pretty tricky this week. All right, so the next word we have is the word health. Health. When I was in high school, I had to take a health class. So pause and use the word health in some sentences. All right. Now for the word health and a lot of these other words, we've primarily been tapping with like 3 fingers. Well, these words are getting so long, we may end up having to use quite a few fingers. So here we go. Let's do the word health. Let's pound it. Health. Now let's tap it. Health. Write that. Pause the video if you need to, then come back and check it with me. I know, again, this week that the S sound is with the EA. And I hear that on the end. Health. All right, our next word is a 2-syllable word. It's breakfast. Now, we kind of slur that together sometimes, and it sounds like breakfast or breakfast, but it's actually breakfast. Breakfast. So, let's pound it. Breakfast. First syllable, break. Tap it. Break. Write it. Second syllable, fast. Fast. And you can break up the like fast, or fast. Either way. In the younger grades, they put it together. But like I said earlier, our words are getting so long that we're having to break, sometimes we can put it together, other times we break it apart. just as long as you hear those sounds and get them written. All right, so watch me with breakfast. Breck. Breck. Brr. Eh. And again, I'm going to make sure I spell it with that EA. Breck. Fast. 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 Breakfast. All right. All right. Our next word is the word sweater. I do not wear many sweaters. Sweater. Take a minute, use the word sweater in a sentence. If you noticed, I had to add an S to make it sound correct, but you be in my sentence, but you be sure you spell it with whatever your teacher calls out. And in this case, it would just be sweater. All right, and then pound it, sweater. First syllable, sweat. Sweat, sweat. Write it. Second syllable, er. All right, come back and watch me. Check yours with mine. Second syllable is that combination ER. Sweater. All right. Our next word is the word wealthy. I would not be considered wealthy. Wealthy. I know that wealthy means someone who's got quite a bit of money. Wealthy. All right. Wealthy. First syllable, wealth. Tap it. Wealth. Wealth. Write it. Second syllable, E. All right. Watch me. First syllable, wealth. It's my EA. Wealth. Second syllable, E. And I know when I have a two-syllable word that ends with that long E sound, that most of the time it's that vowel Y, and we code it with a modified macron. That wealthy. All right, use wealthy in some sentences. And we have one more word for today. Instead. I would like bacon instead of sausage. Bacon. Bacon. Okay, maybe I'm thinking about bacon instead. Oh, I cracked myself. All right, here we go. Instead. Pound it. Instead. I'm sorry, I'm not re-recording this video. Y'all are just going to have to laugh with me for a second and then move on. Sorry. Instead. First syllable, in. Second syllable, stead. All right. Write it and then come back and check it with mine. All right. You can pause the video again if you need more time than I allow. Here we go. In. Instead. Which I know is the EA. Stead. Instead. All right. So now let's do a sentence together. I think the sentence I want to start with is get ready to steady the box. All right. Get ready to steady the box. Anyway, one reason I chose this sentence is it's going to help us practice that Y as a vowel on the end of those words, okay? Because I know it's been a long time since we've done that. So get ready to steady the box. All right, write it. Get ready to steady the box. You can pause the video and play that back to hear the sentence as much as you need to. And then come back and check yours with mine. Get ready to steady the box. All right, so get ready to steady the box. I'm pounding those syllables. Get ready. Red. And I know this week it's the EA when it says red, second syllable E. It goes back to that 2-syllable word with that long E sound on the end is usually the vowel Y. Get ready to steady. Steady. Ed. Ed. E, second syllable, E, that Y is a vowel. All right, get ready to steady the box. Make sure I put my end mark or my period on my sentence. All right, so you can practice these words as much as you need to. Just pause the video and we'll see you next time.